Hello, welcome to this tutorial explanation as to what I'm doing here with the shared all-age service and supports. My name's Alistair Ginn and I have the joy of being part of the ministry of these 6 churches. But whether you're part of the 6 churches or not, you're so welcome to tap into the service and supports. I'm using a YouTube playlist which enables us to, things will run from one to the other. And I give a video explaining what the supports are per week just immediately after the service part of this playlist. Why use a YouTube playlist, you may wonder, and there's a few reasons, and one of the reasons is it opens a wealth of great videos for us to benefit from. There's such a wealth of worship songs that are pre-recorded that we can share, and many other things, dramatised reenactments of the Bible. You'll see there are plenty, and one of the advantages for you is you may not be aware that those things are out there to help us and bless us, and so once I've introduced you to them, you've obviously got freedom to go back and look for others and look for more. And so yeah, the internet is massive. We obviously need to be careful and be on our guard as to what else is out there. So, but that's for us to filter it and to look after our children in that whole process. It gives you control. With YouTube playlist, you can use it when you want to. You can play, pause, forwards, backwards, skip, and you do much of that with these control icons. And so you never see those two together. It's either one or the other. It's either the arrow to play or the 2 vertical lines to pause. And each side of those, there'll be an arrow left and arrow right for going forwards or backwards in the playlist. But if you wanted to actually skip to much further down the playlist, generally the rest of the playlist below the video you're watching now is underneath it on the screen. So scroll down with your mouse, with your cursor, and you'll see the list of videos to follow. Double click on any one of those and it will take you straight there. And then you can resume the lefts and right controls. The other good thing about YouTube is it's free for us to use, but it does come with advertising, and you may find as you're watching a song which has adverts, there's a little box that pops up in the middle of your screen, and thankfully that's silent and no audio with that, and there's a little X in the corner somewhere. Click on the X and that'll get rid of that advert. The other thing that can happen is in the bottom right hand corner of your screen there is skip ad option after maybe a 5-second countdown, or there might be a 5-second countdown to say your video will start straight after that, so you can't shorten it. But generally the skip ad comes after 5 seconds. If you don't skip ad, you may be sitting there watching a 2-minute advert. Well, if that's of interest to you, carry on, but fine. But the key thing about the internet is not being distracted. You know, you need to be in control, decide what you're there for, and try your hardest to stick to it. But it's clever, it knows what you like watching, and it will show you lots of other things, which sometimes are really useful and educational and beneficial. Sometimes they just take your time, so beware of that. In normal life, in my work for those churches, I'm involved in lots of youth groups and parenting support, internet safety, and so if there's any of that you'd like more information on, do get in touch with me. On the video that I introduced the supports, my email address is there if you don't already have it. Each week I will be sending out by email other documents to support us, or other ideas or websites, and I do that by email because it's easier to do that than trying to attach them to a playlist, or I just don't know how to attach them to a playlist. But I do use email at the moment, so if you'd like to receive my emails with these extra resources, do get in touch. But for now, I hope this will be a blessing to you, and the rest of the service that you're in the playlist on will continue now.